Hey guys, October the 4th here in central Illinois. Well, we finally got the beer car done. Well pleased with it. And I just thought I'd set it up with some of my Bing standard gauge bill side reefers and run me a small train of them. I'll show you what I got done on this thing. We got it all rubber stamped, and the kicker is I rubber stamped it for the old New York Central Railway instead of the New Haven. So what I needed was I should have had it as New York, so NY, then New Haven, NH, and HR. So I got the wrong gosh darn stamp made. I looked at my Ives and thought, oh, that's the same thing as the New Haven. Well, it's not. And I never noticed it until today. I've been screwing around with this, rubber stamping, practicing, and then it dawned on me that, you know what? That's a different set of abbreviated letters than what the other rubber stamp is. So I'm not going to bother messing with that. That's close enough for government work, close enough, but no cigar. So we're going to leave it like that. We're looking for some more beer labels, and I thought I'd give you a little bit of information. I look for beer labels that have international revenue tax paid. That was used on all beer labels after the repeal of Prohibition from 1933 to 1950. After 1950, that logo did not appear on beer labels. So I know that I'm using an era correct beer label. Now, this beer label could have been made in 1950. But if it's the same design that they had in 1940, that's immaterial. I'm interested in having this type of a date. And I can't remember I think it was called a U label before Prohibition. They're even earlier. But they also allude to the fact that the tax was paid. The other thing, safety first. I was asking myself, I wonder when they came into that, using that stamp, that placard, because I like to stay from 1945 back. Well, that got to be extremely popular in 1910. In 1910, the whole year of 1910, there were 50,000 accidents on the nation's railway, and I can't tell you how many fatalities there were, but this was the push at that point then for the safety first logo. So that makes everything okay then on this car. But we're in the process of making another one. I bought this car just the other day. Thought it would be a real piece of crap, and I was going to strip it. Well, it's actually in pretty doggone good shape. It needs a few minor touch-ups. There was paper on the side where it says ventilator, and I've got most of that dissolved off. The only problem that I'm going to have with it is they've changed the couplers, and of course it's got these ignorant Ives split rivets. So I don't know if it can stand to be pinched together and then put real Ives couplers back on it without breaking off. We'll just have to see. But the next car that we're going to do, I don't know if I'm going to use a Tube City or find a different label, but I'm going to do the reverse of what that one is. This will have a black body with red highlights and a red roof with the black catwalk down the center. So, and again, this has got its split rivets. But the one is completely, well, this one here is, there's only one tab left. It's busted off. So these are just soldered in. So I think what I'll do is I'll just heat them up with my soldering iron. They'll drop out, and I'll just use the little clevis pins that I've used on all the other stuff. That works well. And they're basically the same size holes. So, but yeah, I'm well pleased with this. I intend to do a few more of these beer cars. And like I say, I'm out on eBay looking for more labels, beer labels, and that really works good. This has been covered with decoupage, decoupage agent. Like I told you before, it looks just like white glue. You brush it on, it clears, gets crystal clear. So, and it will keep that label stuck to the side. Now, I laid the label onto the car side, and there was glue all over it. And then I took a roller and I rolled. I kept rolling because it doesn't always stick immediately. It wants to curl up, and you just keep rolling, you keep wiping, and you keep rolling, and pretty soon everything comes together. It works out really good. So without further ado, we'll just give it a quick run around the track. Since I got it made, I might as well run it, right? It's nothing spectacular, but it is fun. Those Bing 1-gauge cars that were converted to standard gauge by Bing and sold on the American market are a nice addition for something like this, but they are small. It's a slow boat to China. But I think that's a nice color combination on the beer car. The red and black is rather striking. The layout's cluttered. I need to get a whole lot of stuff cleaned off. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. You guys have a good rest of the weekend. Tomorrow I'm going up to Union, Illinois, to the Union, Illinois Railway Museum. They're running their one and only Shay, and it's a big Shay. I've never seen a Shay run. Last year I was up there, and it was in the roundhouse getting boiler repairs, so I'm looking forward to seeing it run. So if I'm up there and I get a good video, I'll post it up on my YouTube page. I've been doing a lot of steam engine running around this year. Ohio, Freeport, really enjoying some of this stuff. It's at 75. I ain't got a whole lot of time left to enjoy diddly squat, so I'm doing what I can when I can. All right, guys, talk with you later. Toodaloo.